So the thing about Resident Evil and Village especially. So first of all, it's nice to know that there are good Resident Evil games. This is the first one that I've seen that's good. And I'm like, oh.
Outbreak's cool. I don't get why you
sure.
don't like it. It's so cool.
No, I did not like it. It's just
I saw your comment. You can't lie to me.
I don't. You fucking.
I saw you reply to that
you.
comment on your video talking about how trash the game is.
I didn't leave that comment. Somebody else left that comment.
You left that comment. It's your account. You can't trick me.
No.
Why are you?
I didn't leave that comment.
You're just
Somebody
lying to my
that
face.
Comment.
You lied to me.
Okay, if I pull up YouTube.com.
Let's see.
And I go to my comments.
Just wow, this might actually be the worst Resident Evil game, and you responded, "It's up there for me. Truly an experience. How people defend this game's beyond me." Like, you could have not more definitively talked mad shit about Resident Evil Outbreak than you did in that comment.
So I will actually say that I hyped that response up.
Now that I see it.
No. I definitely thought that would be a really funny over-the-top response for sure. But anyway, it was good to play a good Resident Evil game.
So here you go again.
But the problem with Village is that it's so fucking easy. It is an absurdly easy game.
Yeah.
I run past so many enemies in Dark Souls and in Resident Evil Village, it's like an order of magnitude more convenient to just run past everything. And people are like, hey Bird, if you pull up your map, you can see in like the blue part of the map means you got everything, and the red part means that there's stuff you can still go pick up. And I'm like, why would I pick up anything? What am I gonna do? 100% the game so I can play it again with more bullets? Like, what the fuck?
It's like the franchise conditioned you to want to keep an eye out for resources. Have you ring your bell, by the way? There it is. The franchise conditions you to keep an eye out for resources and carefully plan your routes and like worry about your running out of stuff. But then fucking Resident Evil 8, if you play that way, like, it'll feel correct if you play that way, but if you don't play that way, you'll also be fine, because the game adaptive difficulty is so hard and also is so afraid of you being out of resources that it just throws free resources at you. So like, you can be if you're in a boss fight and you run out of ammo, you can just run in circles and you'll keep finding more ammo in the same places over and over again.
What? Yeah, I know.
And that completely defeats
so
the purpose of
about
most of exploring, besides some upgrades.
Exactly.
But also, like, upgrading your weapons is questionable, because periodically the store just adds better weapons for you to buy.
Yeah.
So the upgrades you got for your previous weapons were pointless, and I find the entire pacing and economy and stuff of that game very frustrating.
Yeah, I agree.
I really like Resident Evil 1 Remake, and games like that, like Resident Evil 2 and 3.
The thing about the adaptive difficulty in that game is that I didn't even know it was in the game, but as I played the game, I figured it out, just because it became so obvious that that's what was happening.
I was supposed to hit him,
and I figured it out. Well, this was in the remake, because that was the first Resident Evil game that I really like played.
Oh god!
And in that game, like, legitimately, at one point I realized, like, wait a minute, I never have maximum bullets, but I never have no bullets. So something must be happening to make it so that the difficulty is tuned to that. And then once I figured out that that's how that works, it was like my entire ability to care just evaporated instantaneously.
Yeah, there's an attempt to make an illusion where everybody has the intended experience, but once you know the game's reacting to how you play it, then it kind of defeats the purpose of of
Yeah.
the idea of it being survival horror sometimes.
Yeah, there's no...
And that's
the way
with
that
it, and that's with
basically-
it being like the best example of the genre.
Yeah.
Ow! I'm gonna hop down
Where
here.
I've reached with it is, it's basically like a haunted house. Like, you just walk around and you're like, ah, spooky. But, like, it's barely a game. It's almost just like a
God
walking
damn,
simulator.
I have 3 more runes. That's just, I mean, that's
that is a
stretching
hot
definitions to the point where they're broken.
I know.
That's refusing
I know.
to say words that make sense.
No, I
Alright,
know.
so this guy dropped a rune.
I was just taking very hot right now.
Be sure to wear your oven mitts, don't want you to get burned.
What? Okay, thank you for your concern.
Oh.
I'm gonna yes and, but also be very confused while doing so.
Can't trick me, you understand everything I say. There's a scary snake down there. I'm gonna see if I can make this jump or I'm gonna die in the scary hole. Ah!
Oh, Harry, scary hole it is.
Scary hole.
Oh god, that is a scary hole.
Yes.
Camera, camera, camera.
Oh, that was some damage.
Nice. Turns out snakes are weak to to zap.
If you electrocute a snake, they don't like it. There we go. God, I don't know where I'm... Hey, pig. Hey, scary pig.
And we drop down here. This looks
I
like
don't,
good.
that does not look like a... I don't trust the area directly below me to be level. You know what I mean?
Oh no, don't listen to me. If you drop down, you will die.
Over by
I'm
the
goading
pig,
you into
that level.
dying for content.
But between me and the pig does not look like level. Do not trust that. What are you
Is that
calling?
a snake whistling?
Oh, he called snakes! He called it like
Wow.
an array of snakes behind us. I remember this guy. This is traumatic. That was very scary when it worked on me once.
I just think that this whistling sound effect is really, really funny.
Don't make fun of snakes. That's what they sound like. God, I don't know where I am, pigs.
I think we want to fight the pigs.
You want to fight the pig?
Yeah.
I think he wants to fight you. Here he comes.
Yeah. Whoa! What the hell happened with that?
Did you like the
netcode?
pig? Wow, pigs also don't like being electrocuted. Is one of the ends of this river our destination? When did Keith become a furry? 20 years ago? Maybe? I don't know. Around the time I found out I was gay. Oh god. Huh. Oh, this is the other shortcut elevator that leads to the other shortcut elevator. So that's good news.
Is that good? We want that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna activate it and then come back down. This
Okay.
means if I die, we can ride all the way down to this river, which
That's good.
gives you an idea of how fucking long the forest level is. If you want to, you can run to all the places where you remember there being a rune and then just go for it. Because yeah, it's exploring this place is a process, but I did not know how to get anywhere, so we pretty much had to. I died several. I remember dying in this place many times, and then being in the desperate, that desperate process of trying to find where you died to get your remains back, and having no idea where they were, and just having a hell of a time for a few hours here in solo.
Wow.
But then I got to the boss and beat it on my first try. So I didn't actually have to do boss
That's
runs.
nice.
I just had to do this fucking zone runs. But this boss is supposed to be hard.
Oh yeah.
I saw through the code.
What's what is this boss? Wait, maybe don't tell me. I don't know.
This is your blind run.
This is my blind run.
Oh, that's another rune. The runes are just left and right at this point. Don't know if any of them are good. I think the guy I killed the scary guy gave me a beast rune that makes beast transformation better.
Wait, what? You can do beast transformations?
Yeah, you can turn into like a werewolfman a little bit via the beast pellet that you might have one of. I have one of them, but but it's consumable and you lose it. I don't remember how to get enough of them for the build to be interesting or how long it lasts. I don't really know how the beast stuff works, but that could be an interesting, fun little gimmick for this playthrough if I want to commit. Is this? Ooh, I think this is it.
Yeah, this stuff. I have a fog gate.
Okay, yeah, that would do it. All right, get ready for scary.
Get on in there.
This is a stressful boss fight. Be very careful.
Okay.
Be very careful.
Oh no!
All right, so yeah, there are ones that are easier and harder to fight than this group. Ow! But letting them all stack up, it's like that one boss in Elden Ring that just gets exponentially worse if they're all going after you at once. How did I miss? There might be a gimmick about which ones. I think whichever one survives when you kill some of them starts doing more scarier bullshit.
Oh, could be. That makes sense.
So it might be a little bit of a choose your own adventure.
It's definitely a metaphor.
What weapon do I have out? That one. Okay. Oh god, he's a snakeman. Oh, he's got an extendo arm.
One's down.
I don't like his extendo arm. Ow. Oh boy! I'm fighting Sephiroth over here. Good luck with the other two. Ow. Oh, this sucks.
The other two?
Are you only fighting one of them? Fuck this guy. Ah!
God, the netcode is making this very fun.
Fuck! I can't dodge a single attack for some reason. Wow, I'm getting fucking obliterated.
Come on, use your sword, use your sword. Okay, use your sword in a way that's coming towards me. Need help, or do you want me to keep focusing on this guy?
Don't bring them together.
Okay, true. Alright, 2 down, 1 to go. Let me go kill Sephiroth.
Oh no!
What the hell was this? Where did those come from?
He's not taking all these sword hits very well, that's for sure.
There we are. That wasn't bad at all.
That's just one of the fucked up things he does. I mean, the melee guy is very difficult. He's a problem. And so the melee guy plus 2 other guys is kind of terrifying. But instead, I just fought the melee guy alone the whole fight. Good. So that was chill. But I did get hit every time as if I've never played a video game before. So, impressive showing all around. Alright, this is lit.
The important thing is that we did it together, because if we did it solo, we wouldn't have did it at all.
Nah, I mean, it would take longer. Time to spend 100,000 echoes.
Do, Legend of Zelda joke. I've made it twice. I'll make it again.
Oh, it's the forest where you get lost unless you have stereo audio and you're like, oh, I can hear which way to go.
Wait, is that how that worked? I had a mono TV, so...
See, ring my small bell. I guess not. No, I guess what happened is you walked up to each of the... I mean, you can probably hear it in stereo a little bit, but as you got closer to each of the different directions you could go in, each of them, you'd hear the music through the the gate before you went through it.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah, and so you had to navigate that place based on audio by following the music. Otherwise, you'd never escape. But there's been so many takes on that forest. Like, there's one of them in Devil May Cry 4 that's based on what direction the sun is in.
Uh-huh.
So you either go away from or towards where the shadows are pointing. I don't remember, but like the whole area's lighting system tells you where to go throughout the forest. And there's been a lot of variations upon that idea.
That's a pretty classic trope. I wouldn't be surprised if that goes all the way back to things like Zork and stuff like that.
You think it predates Ocarina of Time?
Well, I mean, the Lost Woods as an idea, it's from Link to the Past.
Oh, is it Link to the Past?
Yeah, it's where you get the Master Sword in Link is in the Lost Woods.
Lost.
Yeah,
I played that
you have to remember, everything in Ocarina of Time was also in Link to the Past.
I don't remember Link to the Past's Lost Woods having a gimmick. Or at the very least, I don't.
You used a walkthrough?
No, I played the remake.
Huh.
I don't use walkthroughs on my playthroughs, and I haven't played Zelda before YouTube. I think it was just a bunch of logs you walk through and stuff. It was just confusing.
Yeah, it was a maze.
It was,
like
yeah, but it was
thing.
but it was a normal maze. There wasn't like a navigation gimmick where if you didn't follow this one rule, you would never get through it.
Maybe. I actually don't remember.
Because the forest at the beginning of Ocarina of Time, you have to follow your audio cues, or you will literally never get through it because it keeps sending you back to the beginning. And there's been a lot of riffs on that idea. The thing where you essentially get sent back to the same room over and over again, but if you navigate the room correctly like 5 times in a row, then you actually get to an exit.
Not only is there riffs of that idea, I believe that idea is in Ocarina of Time twice.
Might be. How?
Because I think there's also the Desert Colossus, right?
The Desert Colossus.
Yeah.
Let's see, we should not both go, because if we both go, then the person behind gets hit by the Molotovs of the person in front.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll go then.
Did you trigger this pit trap this time?
I did. I don't want to do it again. I didn't want to do it the first time either. I'm just gonna run straight across. Let's go to the cannon guy and just go straight for the shortcut.
I cannot think of what the Desert Colossus is.
It's the Spirit Temple.
I'm old blanks.
I'm talking about Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Gerudo, the Spirit Temple that's behind like the Gerudo village and stuff.
All I remember about that part is the stealth level.
Oh.
I can't remember. I don't remember a dungeon off the top of my head.
Huh.
Or any kind of Lost Woods mechanic.
Alright, well. All I'll say is that when I was a kid, I had never heard the term Colossus used as a noun before. I only heard it as an adjective.
Oh.
So I was really confused why they called it the Desert Colossus, because it was like, did they mean the colossal desert?
And then you found out what a Colossus was.
Device is currently inoperable. What the fuck? Oh, right. I'm on the lower one. I need to go find the upper one to get to the shortcut.
Yeah. I assume that the Colossus, what is a giant, was the first Colossus. And Colossal describes things as being like a Colossus, right?
Probably.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, I didn't realize that it was, where the hell is the shortcut?
You've really booked it. You're like well past the, oh, here you are.
Yeah.
You're trying to find the shortcut that's in the forest?
Yeah.
You have to go in the forest. Ow!
Oh, so we need to go through here more. Okay.
Yeah, it's after the snake.
Okay.
Remember how we had to come back to fight the snake from behind?
Barely.
It's been minutes. Alright.
To be fair, you spent literal hours here, so... no, I didn't realize that the Desert Colossus was even shaped like a Colossus until I was like, I don't know.
Alright.
Thanks. So it's like in my 30s. I need to go up there to unlock the door from the other side. It's not enough to just send the elevator up.
Oh, I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I think I didn't figure out that the Desert Colossus was even a Colossus until I was like 32 or 31.
Man, I am struggling to remember dungeons from Ocarina of Time.
That's surprising because it's 90% dungeons. There's towns and then there's dungeons. And hello, NPC.
I just can remember almost
fuck are
nothing
you?
from them. I remember, I forgot to check my runes. I guess that might be a between sessions kind of thing.
Yeah.
I remember Majora's Mask way more, and also liked it way more.
Majora's Mask is a objectively better game that I have not played at all.
Wow, that sounds like a very believable, reasonable statement to just jump out there with. You know the objectively best game I've never played? Exactly.
I'm just saying, the Chad Majora's Mask versus the Virgin Ocarina of Time. Well, good thing I literally just got that shortcut.
But that audio
Back
bugs
I
out
go.
hard. The audio might be buggy on a...
The audio is buggy in this area. You stab things and it goes like as opposed to anything.
Yeah, but it's been happening in previous sessions too. I think there might be issues with the PS5 port or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Alright, time to ring my little bell.
Push
the little bell, make him come up. Welp!
I'm here.
That snake deleted me.